I made over $1,800 in one single trade, right? And this strategy, it takes me like 10 minutes a day to look at the charts, to analyze. I can trade so passively just because I'm a swing trader, right? This trade, there's nothing flashy about this strategy. There's nothing, some secret sauce, some intelligent stuff that you need to know, right? It's a stupid, simple strategy that anyone can copy from me. They can use. It's genuinely the best strategy. I think it's the best strategy ever, and so it gives me opportunities like such as this to make over 1,800 bucks profit in a single trade, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down my analysis and how I pretty much got to $1,800 profit. All right, so right here we've got AUD and ZD. Okay, so the number one thing, the first thing that I do is I look at the market trend, right? You can see here it's obviously moving um, in bullish momentum. Okay, if price was moving around like this, then to me it's so clear that everything is within these two lines here, and there's no real direction, right? You can't tell from here. Can you even tell if we're moving like up or down, if we're moving bullish or bearish? No, you just simply can't, right? So that's barcode action is what I avoid. I never want to take those kind of trades. What we can see here, we can mark out our highs and lows, and we can see that price is constantly being broken to the upside. Okay, the swing points, the major swing points, are being broken to the upside. Okay, we get a break here, we get a break here, we get a break here. Okay, so number one, determine the market trend. We've done that. We can tell it's bullish. We move on to the next thing. So the next thing I do is I mark out my structure, and then I determine where I can get a break of structure, where I can see the breaks of structure, so I can actually plan out my trades. Okay, so from here we've got these points here, so we can see we have a break of structure here, and then we have a break of structure here. Okay, a little bit weaker than normal, but um, it's fine. The bullish trend is so obvious that I'm happy to do that. Okay, so once we've determined this, we can see here. So this was my trade here. This is my price action here. Once we've determined this, we can move on to the second step, which is fair value gaps. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to see big fat fair value gaps, such as this one here, within the leg of the break of structure. Okay, so we can see here in this break of structure within the leg, we have fair value gaps, which means heaps of volume to the upside, which gives us a bit more, I guess, bias to our trade. Okay, so the third thing I look for, and the final thing that I look for, is liquidity sweeps. So we can see here at this point on, from right here, price had grabbed this. Price grabs so from this point here, price moves around a bit. This is a 4-hour time frame. And price had shot down, grabbed that liquidity, and then jumped to the upside. Okay, so we've price moves up, we've shot down, we've grabbed that liquidity, and then we shoot to the upside. Okay, so we've grabbed that liquidity. It's like a slingshot, right? We've grabbed it and we've slingshotted to the upside. Okay, then from here, so we have our liquidity sweep, our break of structure, and our fair value gaps. Okay, I'm happy to slap on a fib at the 0.75 level. So there's our fib, and then we have our 0.75 level, and then price is tapped in, and then we hit break even. So this is my break even point. We hit break even at this point here. Price doesn't come close to our entry anyway, so it's fine. And then price shoots up, and we hit take profit. Okay, I hit $1,800 just like that. Okay, so this is within a 5-day time frame, so pretty much one trading week time frame. Spending 5 to 10 minutes a day on the charts, scanning all my pairs and stuff, and I slap this order on, and that's it. I mean, it's literally as easy as that. Okay, you don't need to be a genius or a scientist to do this. It's not that hard. Okay, so I've marked out my structure. We have fair value gaps within the leg of the break. Okay, and then we have a very nice liquidity sweep from this general area here. Okay, price and grab that liquidity and slingshot it upwards. And then price has traced down here, tapped me in, and then shot up for that take profit. Okay, as I said, you really don't need to be a genius to do this. The strategy, it's not hard at all. I have tons of YouTube videos that show my strategy, because even here, this was a valid setup as well. I'd taken this trade before. You can see here we have a liquidity sweep here. Then we have the break of structure to the upside. We also have fair value gaps here, multiple fair value gaps within the leg, okay? Problem with this trade was once I got tapped in, I hit my break even very quick. So I hit my break even, and then price had come down and eventually stopped me out at my entry, which is a break even. So I made no money on that trade. I lost no money on that trade, but it was a totally valid trade, okay? And this is the beauty of market trend, okay? We can see that price is so obviously bullish. We get so many opportunities for us to take trades in like a continuation, like following the trend, right? So yeah, you can see here, very easy trade, very simple. As I mentioned, you don't need to be a genius. My strategy is literally as easy as that. I'm on the 4-hour time frame. There's no special sauce, okay? This is it. I take 10 minutes a day trading and I made $1,800 doing it.